Happy Saturday morning and welcome to another episode of Why Do We Still Play This Game? You guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more on us content. So, Fool Wars this morning. I want you to know that there was a point this afternoon that Fool Wars actually went down to, I believe it was about 16, it was under 20 listings, and it was a very scary thing. As of this morning, we've had a major retracing out here, with this card finding its way back up to 37 listings. This is good, alright? But the problem here is you see the bottom out at 136, and the nosedive right back on up. So, this has reached the status as the most expensive modern era recent secret rare out here. Well, crap. Alright, and you know what? It has the sales data to back it up. Yep, okay. How else is the rest of Rage of the Abyss doing? The QCR's 416. This card's kind of bouncing around. I think what's going to end up happening is you're going to see more of these hit the market, and you're going to see them push down. Reminds you of SP Lone Knight, right? We've also got Lacrimas coming out 115s. And then, of course, good old Fool Wars. Dominus Impulse 125. Deceptions are 130s. And then, of course, Fire King Courtier Ukalanixes, a little bit of money. Hey, look, Imperial Dragons 37s. Boxes, still holding about $82 a pop. It's actually pretty good. And then, of course, Poseidras, nice $50. Full Metals at 61s. Okay, I mean, pretty much everything in this set is going about the way I would expect. Heart of the Blue Eyes, well, these actually went up. These are 65s now. So we had a market price a little bit more. Azamina Mularislago, 55. Mo Regina, 60. Alright, so it looks like for the most part, we're doing pretty alright here. Hello Ultimate Soul Pride, $55. Oh, that's a problem. Deceptions have exceeded expectations. Ugh. And then we have the Abyssine here at nice $46. And Iria coming in at 30. Okay. It looks like we got a pretty good consistent record here across the board. Dominuses also are creeping up. Well, you know, you knew the big cards are going to be impacted by this weekend's YCS. If you're playing the dodgeball with this, it's not a good idea. Throne's coming in at 33s, surfacing Big Jaws 24s. Okay. Primate Lordly Loads. Wow, these are $20 for QCR. That's disgusting. Flying Marys are $18. Well, at least I didn't hit one of those. Ukalanixes are still $15. Okay, well, that's interesting. We got some balanceability. Wow, the Blue Eyes also only $11. Giant Mimical $10. Lacrima 9s, Full Metals 5s. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on this set. I think that this is the set that it breaks the most records, I think, right now. I'm not a super big fan of this being so top-heavy, but this is what happens when you make a set like this. Alright, we also do have Pacifis, the Phantasm City. I don't know why. A few people keep telling me, hey, Robbie, watch this normal monster stuff. So here's what I'm going to tell you about this stuff. I like this. I think that the cards that this deck has going for it are extremely good. Alright, the problem was Skill Drain went to 1 during the last list, and Skill Drain was one of the strongest things that allowed the Pacifist deck to be able to play. We do not currently have the stuff or the necessary means to make this work in the current iteration. So, while I do think that this is a cool pickup and things like that, and I mean, it's just sales data. Yeah, you've had a lot of people kind of picking these up over the last couple days. Alright, it is cool, but without Skill Drain, I think it just kind of falls to the wayside. I'm going to be honest with you. Crystron cards. Hey, don't forget, we do have Crystron support coming out here. I do like that Helki Fibrex has 26 listings right now. And it's been gaining momentum. Holy moly, okay. Well, that's interesting. Nice $30 was your last sold. Yeah, okay. And that's actually kind of awful. Quandrax here coming in at $5. Nice $4 on the old token. And then, of course, Citries. Wow, those are $5 now. Okay. And then, of course, Quandax, $2. The Phoenix coming in at 3s. More Quandaks, very cheap. Yeah, the Chron stuff. This stuff is incredibly accessible. Like, you shouldn't have a problem picking up any of this stuff right now. Okay. Oh, Atlanteans. So we did get Wave 2 confirmed earlier in the week. I know a lot of people are super excited for this, but let's be honest here for the time being. Like, you're going to have to make decisions if you're going to try to bling out this deck. I do see that it feels like our Dragoons are kind of coming back down here. Nice 2/16s. The real problem, I think, here is in the Dragoons themselves. Like, this is the stuff that you do need. I can't believe that we didn't get an OTS reprint for this as another common. Like, Konami. It doesn't feel good not to have Dragoons right now. Same thing out here. The former common version is also like still $2 to $3. Like, I get that this was reprinted in OP14, but that's a good 3-4 years ago at this point. And it's not good. Yeah, look at this, man. You're almost better off getting the Italian copies here for the 244s. Like, honestly. But still, that's a little bit ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Abyss Gaios. You know, we did get the new Mermail monster announced, which was a good call. I'm happy that we are getting support out here for sure, but 64 on up to 66 still for these. That's so bad. And then, of course, Abyss Gaios itself, still 13 listings on the Ultra. The fact that they want you to spend $36 for a mod play on up to 40, on up to 43 is... it's a little bit disgusting, actually. I still don't know how I feel about this. The card is good. Don't get me wrong. It is just a negate across the board. It forces your opponent into a bad decision. But, you know, if you were already planning on playing Mermails, you probably would have already had this. So if you're looking at wanting to play Mermails after the second wave of support, the Dragoons in this are going to be your major killers, for sure. And then Mass Dragon. This is an important card to keep an eye on. Not only because of former application with older formats. Alright? We have seen discussion out here with people trying to play this in Tenpai. I don't know why. I think it's cute, I guess. Y'all doing some wild things out here, but I mean, this thing already has a restriction of 1,500 less attacks, so I mean, you're not doing what you want to do with this. But hey, you know what? I'm just here to mention it because it's an idea to be had. Hey, you can get dual terminals for $6 a piece, I guess. And then yeah, you have no more. So, supers or dual terminals. Kind of pick your poison. What is the max rarity of choice for you? And then, of course, Revealer of the Iceberg. I don't know why this is so shocking, actually. So, you do know that, you know, with power creep and working in the cycle in this game the way it does, you had to have known that you would have had the Ice Barrier stuff eventually pushed down in value. Like, that was the most sensible thing to actually happen out here. And I don't know why people are surprised about that, but the whole freezing chain structure, first of all, you now get these for $3.50 to $4. Not even losing out here. Yeah, these structure decks still, they're back down to about $16 a deck. Revealer's still the most expensive card in here. Speaker's $1. The Trishula back underneath $1. Dupe Frog's 50 cents. Bryonyx 40 cents. Yeah, this structure deck, you know, it's got some penny stonks in it, but, you know, the time has passed. You know, you're going to have to wait until we get the next round of Ice Barrier support out here to actually kind of cook up something a little bit more insane with this. So I just want to point that out. RIP to the Ice Barriers. And then, of course, Swordsoul. Hey, look, Cheese House, 71s. Oh, Swordsoul Iris is still doing their thing. Maven's Boxes, 3 listings, by the way. Moe's, $15. Yeah, interesting. Also $10. Okay. Chang Yings have also gone up. Well, if you were a person looking at Swordsoul before, you can get all the emergencies you want here in German for pretty cheap. But hey, Swordsoul stuff. How do we say to the moon? Make sure you guys leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.